In the audio gallery next to the audio mixing desk is the lighting mixing desk. Firstly, to power on the lighting desk, ensure the middle rack unit is powered on before any other power in the audio gallery. This will ensure the monitor in front of the lighting desk displays an image. Once the rack is powered on, power on the orange switch in the audio gallery, which will power on both the audio and lighting desks. The monitor in front of the lighting desk should display a video feed of the studio lighting rig and the studio floor. This will allow you to see the placement of all lighting fixtures without the need to be on the studio floor. Each fixture is patched into the lighting rig in the studio ceiling. To work out which fixture is connected to which patch number, you can visually inspect on the studio floor, or you can use the sheet next to the mixing desk. It's important if you do move any fixtures, you replace them in the same place afterwards to match back up with this grid. Refer to the ladder health and safety chapter for more information on moving fixtures. To power on a fixture, firstly ensure you're on the channels page and then select a fader with the same number as the patch you want to choose. In this case, I'll select number 3, and as I start to push the fader up, the fixture brightness, also known as the intensity, increases. The LED screen also displays the intensity percentage. Once you're happy with the intensity, you can keep the fader where it is and move on to the next fixture. If you need to adjust a fixture that's connected to a patch number higher than 48, select the next page by pressing this button. This moves to a second page, and you can now select the faders numbered in the white box. This fader controls fixtures 3 and 51. Keep working in this way until you are happy with your lighting selection. Many of the standard lighting fixtures are attached to pantographs, which are these extendable arms. This gives you more flexibility in terms of changing the lighting direction and height, depending on how you wish to light your subject. To move the fixture on a pantograph, firstly locate the lighting pole. Hook the end of the pole through one of the coloured dials on the side of the fixture and pull down to your desired height. You can also use this pole to adjust the pan and tilt of most of the fixtures, not just those on pantographs. To adjust the pan, use the lighting pole in the blue dial on the side of the fixture and turn the pole. This will then move the fixture. Then repeat the process with the other dial to adjust the tilt. Alongside the static lighting in the studio are 8 moving head fixtures. These lights add movement to your program and can be fully adjusted without the need of the lighting pole. To power on these lights, firstly select which fixture you'd like to adjust by moving the corresponding fader. Refer to the lighting diagram next to the desk with these patch numbers. These lights will be on page 2 of the channel faders, so ensure you're working on the correct page. Pushing the fader up will activate the light and you will see a white circle on the studio floor. You can now change the colour, position and in some cases the shape of the fixture. To adjust the colour, ensure you only have the fixture you want to work on selected. You can check this again by ensuring the LED is only illuminated under the fixture you want to adjust. Then, by using the touchscreen, select the Colour tab at the top of the screen. Here, you will be presented with a choice of pre-selected colours to choose from, or, depending on which fixtures you've selected, you may see a Colour Picker tab, which allows you to choose any colour in the spectrum. If you don't see this tab, that means the selected fixture doesn't support this. Next, once you're happy with the colour, you can change the position of each fixture. You may wish to point them to the back curtain to illuminate the back wall, or add a colour onto your subject. To move a fixture, again ensure just the fixture you want to move is selected, then choose the Position tab at the top of the screen. Then, by using these scroll wheels underneath the Pan and Tilt tabs, you can move your lighting into the exact position you require. Always ensure you only select one fixture at a time, as trying to move more than one fixture will prove tricky and probably won't give you the result you're after. Finally, some of our fixtures have built-in gobos, which are pre-installed stencils within the fixture to change the shape of the light. When you select a fixture, if you see the Beam tab appear, this fixture is able to change the lighting shape. Here you can choose from a range of different shapes. By pressing the thumbnail, the shape will change. The final tab for moving heads is the Effect tab. Here you can select from a range of pre-installed movements available with these fixtures. If I wanted the lighting to move across the studio floor in a random pattern, I would firstly select the fixtures I want to move, press the Effects tab, and in this case I'll choose the Figure 8 button. The lighting will now move in a figure of 8. They will currently all move together at the same time. To randomize this, find and select the Random Offset Individually button, which will move each fixture independently of the others. Once you're happy with the motion or don't wish to continue it, press the No Effect button. The fixtures will then move back to their last known positions. You can then try a different effect if you wish. Always ensure you stop the previous effect before applying a new one. A playback is a way of saving the lighting state you've created. A desk can save up to 48 playbacks within faders and even more using the master playback. The lighting desk will save each fixture's colour, intensity, effect and movement as a playback. To record a playback, ensure only the fixtures you want to record are currently active. With all the fixtures active, press the record button at the right hand side of the unit. The desk will then switch to playback mode and available spaces to record your playback will start flashing. Any fader not flashing means there's already a playback attached to that fader, so you need to choose a different one. Remember, just the same as the channels page, we also have 2 pages of playbacks available. Choose an available playback space and press the flashing button to save your playback. Make a note of your playback so you can quickly recall it next time. To double check your playback has saved correctly, press the clear button to turn off all fixtures. Then select the playback pages, find your fader and push your fader up to the top to activate your playback. And that's it, you've now saved your playback. After you've saved your playbacks and have finished in the studio, it's time to power down the desk. To clear all the fixtures from the desk, double tap the clear button, which will put the studio into darkness. Then move all the faders down. Once everything is visibly powered off and the audio operator has finished with the audio desk, you can switch the orange fused switch off. And that's it, you've successfully completed the lighting section of this video series. For more information, contact a technician.